Bingo. Yes, 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 and yes, and yes. Whew, Sandrin. Whew, did you see that kick open? Yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. Because you the stud when you got one of these. You the stud when you got the Monza with the recoil lock by Snex Tan, right? Yeah. Remember? Division R by Wee Knives. That recoil lock. Right here. Yep. They contacted Snex Tan and go, can we use your recoil lock? And he goes, A-OK. Made in Italy. Sandrin Knives. Sandrin Knives. Woo, yeah. And it's that tungsten carbide that we love so much. How about that? In Italy, where they make these, they have this double bevel. Look at that. Look at that. Is that a mirror? That's a mirror on there. Now, they ain't cheap, but ain't nothing cheap no more around here, it doesn't seem like. I mean, you go after titanium and a high-end blade, and you're talking $300, $400, $500, and this is $399. By the way, they got a USA website. You know, I was at the SHOT Show. Am I going to keep backing up and backing up? Okay. Was at the SHOT Show because, I mean, I was fixing to go to the SHOT Show in Vegas, which is an industry trade show, public not allowed in, okay? Just an industry trade show. And Sandrin, I contacted them because I saw them on the list, and I had done Sandrin reviews before, and I had communicated with Sandrin before. And so they said, oh, if you're going to be there, could you stop by our booth and maybe do a video, which I did, okay? So Cabot Guns is the people that are doing the USA distribution on this, okay? So is it polyhedral tungsten recoil lock? 3.45 ounces, 7.67 overall. Is it polyhedral tungsten carbide? Rockwell, 71. 71, baby. Why are you fooling around with 58, 59, 60? So I guess if you want to be a real man, I always like to put people in a place, right? Hold on, piece of damn paper, would you? Okay. At my age, this is better than you know what. Wow. That is nice. And guess what? It goes through pretty heavy gauge shit. I had a, like, kind of a cardboard-ish envelope that had come in, and I went through it like this, like that, okay? And guess when you need to sharpen this? Never, never. Every third generation, you might have to get it touched up. I'm lying, of course. But, oh, she ain't going to go dull anytime soon. Have you seen that one on Cedric and Ada, their YouTube channel, where he put a nick or a chip in the blade or something? And he goes, I'm going to sharpen it out. Oh, baby, that was an interesting one. And the thing is, you can use your diamond impregnated steel, you know, stones, you know what they are? Like on the KME, and it won't do a damn thing except take the diamond off, okay? You got to have, what, those diamond lapping films or something like, I don't know. So, but you can just send it to Sandrin and they'll sharpen it. I would recommend that, actually. But baby, you know what? The Torino was really cool. If you've seen the Torino with the red handle and all that, that's cool. But when I saw the Monza, and you can get this not only in a titanium, but in a zirconium handle, which costs mo money, mo money. Okay, but this titanium, this is enough for me. Thin, full size. Look at that blade stock. Yeah, you think? Don't take much though. Oh God, 0.04 of an inch, 1.1 millimeter thick. Not a 4 millimeter thick blade, right? And what do we got overall here? 8.5, so 0.33 in the pocket. Very thin in the pocket. Oh, what's this diminishing? He was saying, I will put a link. I actually ought to put the video right behind this video. But I think instead I'll just put a link down below. You can click on that and see the video from the SHOT Show where the person from Cabot Gun was talking about so-and-so's theory of like, you know, 1 plus that equals that, that plus the previous one equals that, and that one. But it's, I can't remember the law of increasing, diminishing returns, something. I don't know what it was. But it's, they do that on that. And I think they use that as a design cue type thing. So I'm destroying everything he told me and wanted me to understand. This. Okay. But recoil lock, fidget friendly, lightweight, slender in the pocket. Keep cutting forever, baby. Keep on cutting. And it's cutting like what it's cutting is nutting. And about 3.5 inch down there, 3.4 something, and 7 3/4 overall length at 19.8 centimeters, 19.7 centimeters. But let me tell you, Henry, yeah, that's going to go for a while. It's always funky how that raw carbide finish on these. Can you imagine the machinery it takes and the wear and tear to make these blades? Yeah. Diamond. And the ergos are great. But I saw this and I like this better than the Torino. So, you know what? I'm going to carry this. I'm gonna keep this long time. I'm not going anywhere with this. I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna put it in my rotation and carry it and see how I feel about it. One thing for sure, you know, like I'm in southern Florida and it gets a bit of humidity down here. Understated saying that. But, you know, this tungsten carbide, it can't rust. It won't rust. So this would be a good one around water too. Oh, by the way, titanium doesn't rust too easy either. So you got some shit here, don't you? And look at the pocket clip. You can flip it right to left, deep carry, tapered screw, adds flat. Look at, they even weight relieve the insides of the scales. And it's made in Italia. They make good cars too. I want women in them Ferraris. And Sandrin, wrong way. Do not use your thumb. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, they mentioned that in the video I did with them at the SHOT Show. Like, don't do that. We've both done that. And it was bad. It turned out badly. And so this is how you do this. I mean, you would think you'd kind of figure out how that blade's going to fall, but just saying. Authenticity card. Yes. And microfiber cloth. Yes, indeed. So, and does the guts come out? Maybe, but they don't need to. It's all good. Okay, so you got some stuff here. This is nice. I mean, you know, they're getting money for knives these days, so you might as well get all the knife for your money. And talk about, you talking about edge retention? You talking about Rockwell? You talking about cutting power? Now, I wouldn't go batoning on this. So, yeah. But the polyhedral tungsten carbide supposed to have some flex to it. So some, you know, not going to shatter like some kinds of carbide would. But, wow, very handy. Very nice ergos. Love the design work. Like the recoil lock. Like the fact that it's relatively lightweight. And is it? There you go. 3.5 ounces for a full-size knife. She's good to go. Under 100 grams. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, I know this has been out for a bit, so you're aware of it or you're not. But just another reminder, Sandrin knives. I've done the Torino. I've done the, what was it, TCK? Whatever, the first one they came out with. So I've handled every model, I believe, except they did the Torino, I believe, in a carbon fiber, in a contoured, right? And so that's what the guys at the booth were packing, you know. That's what they had in their pocket. But tell you the truth, I don't need a contoured carbon fiber. This is nice, and this micro milling here gives you some degree of purchase on this. But, you know, absolutely, I apparently had skipped the Monza. I wasn't aware of it, or I had seen it, but had forgotten. And so seeing it again, I was like, yeah. And the way things are today with the prices of knives, really, the $3.99 doesn't bother me, okay? Really doesn't. So, and really, when the uniqueness of the polyhedral tungsten carbide, the 71 Rockwell, this double edge, double bevel, whatever. And you know what? That's just such a sweet knife, really, and nothing in the pocket, but super fidgety, and really, then it's nicely done. It's done in Italy, but it's nicely done. It's, I mean, despite Italy. Okay, well, and Italy. But, you know, yeah, it is. Look at that. I mean, why are you cutting your thumb? Don't do that. Don't do this and drop it. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Let's show you how to do that. No. But no, don't do that. This is way cool though. But all you have to do is this, right? Yeah, I would think. You see that blade coming at you, you probably better get the hell out of the way, because there's gonna be pain and suffering at the other end. Well, it doesn't have a captured pivot to it, and so I'm turning this, and this is turning too. And you know what? It's just too nice to fool with anymore. If I need to get it took apart, I'll send it to Sandrin. You know, the action's so nice here. I'd love to show you the insides, but obviously it's got bearings, and I've seen the recoil lock because I've taken the Vision R apart, so not really all that important. And, you know, this is one of those knives where you may not be doing a lot of maintenance on it yourself. You may just be sending it in to have that done. First of all, because of the tungsten carbide blade, and if that ever needs sharpening, and then at the same time if it needs cleaned up, etc. So that's fine. We'll leave it alone. No, I'd prefer it have a captured pivot or some way that I can pop that open if I needed to, but apparently that's not in the plan. Take care, my friend. We do. We love them knives. We love those Rockwell 71s. And you guys, stay sharp.